I'm Laura.
I'm Leah.
And we are Hot Chicken.
I'm just texting my husband. If you want to go pick up something to eat, it wouldn't make me mad.
She's hungry. She's so hungry. Not hangry, but hungry.
I'm hangry. I am. Well,
She's hungry. She's been at work all day. And it's time to eat dinner.
This is how old I am. This is how bad. I am off at 5:30.
Right.
This is a new thing for like the last 2 weeks. I'm off at 5:30.
How nice.
I forgot.
Are we here? It says one's waiting. Schedule. I don't know.
Hello,
Tay
and Edward. I forgot to leave at 5:30 and sat there till 6.
Oh, so she worked for an extra half an hour.
I did.
I swear. Shar, hi.
Shar. Shar sent me a list of scammer numbers a mile long.
I know she did. She told me.
Yeah.
Yes. How is everybody?
Hello, Marianne Young.
Oh, you guys, there's 12 of you watching right now. Say hi, Helen. Hello, it's
hi,
so
Helen
good.
B.
You start chemo
Monday.
on Monday.
We'll
bone up
positive.
on your vitamins now.
Yes.
Oh,
good.
Wow.
You are here. Yes, Cheryl Rafferty.
Where?
She tried to jinx us.
I did?
No, Cheryl Rafferty did. She texted me.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
Smee. Hello, Mo.
Mo in the
Lisa.
house.
Hi.
You gals? No. Yeah, we're gals.
Edward, yes, we gals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, at least we were told at birth.
We could be a they.
They
could have done
what
that.
What is your pronoun? Yeah. Anyway, Laura was just showing me right before we went on.
Oh my gosh,
live.
it was so funny, you guys.
This
I hope
video.
you can see it. I think she's going to try to show you.
Oh my God.
Okay, start it over.
This is, it says, this is the person that originally posted it, but it said, us 30 years, our girls' road trip. And I went, this is us this weekend. I don't know if you can see it.
But watch the lady in the back. Here she comes. Oh, watch her. Whoa! She says, how are we going to get you up? Davo Campbell, hello. Edward.
Oh my God, I was just
Marianne Young,
That's
hi.
so us. That's so us.
It says, this is us in 30 years. We're like, we've already been there.
This was us
We need
last
some
week.
bubble wrap.
Yeah. So, we're watching a 1985 movie, Clue. Nice.
Ooh, I remember that movie.
Was it the Colonel Mustard in the library? Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Anyway, don't stop the ride, Mo. Don't stop the ride. I don't want to be embarrassed and stop the ride.
Just because I fell out doesn't
Don't
mean
worry
anything.
about me. Keep
Not
it
a
going.
problem.
Just, I'll stop when I hit the end of the conveyor belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see that one of the boats on the Splash Mountain at Disney World sunk? And there were people on it. Well, yeah, it kind of like, I guess, took on water and eventually just kind of went under and rested on the bottom. And they got out, the people got out, but then they came back. The people at the Disney said, you should have remained seated. How can you remain seated? It's sinking. I know, but still, it was completely underwater, the boat.
Yeah.
Well,
I watched one from Disneyland where the submarine got stuck and they had to do emergency evacuations on the submarine, and they were offloading people into a raft, and I went, oh no, there's no way I could get in or out, and I would be like Elaine, oh hell, Elaine, she done fell out the boat. There was no way. I say, just bring me a churro. And,
well,
something.
the thing is, you wouldn't have gone on the ride in the first place.
Well, that's true.
You wouldn't have.
Maybe
Hi,
not.
college debt slavery
Hi.
on Kindle. Bumble, how are you?
And the ride operator said, "Stay on."
Yeah, ride operator said stay on the boat. Really? I think I'd be out of there in a flash.
Yeah.
I don't know where exactly it was on the ride, but yeah, probably I think it was the offloading place. I'm not sure.
Well, there's hardly any water there.
It sunk. It sunk. So
I love
I
that
don't,
ride too.
I do too. They're changing the theming of it.
I know.
Yeah, changing the theming.
Well,
Hi,
whatever.
Ace Man,
I don't
Richard
care. It
Howard.
doesn't-
Hi, Richard Howard.
Rich Howard. Richard. Rich. We're learning all about Altoona, PA. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you, Rich.
Yes,
We talked about this when you weren't here.
unless you were lurking.
Unless you were lurking, yes. So, shit happened today, but he's okay. Well, I hope it wasn't terrible shite.
Oh boy, yeah. Yeah, I was too. America Sings, and also the Carousel of Progress.
The America Sings. I loved America Sings. You retracted it. We read it already, Connie.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
Cheryl.
We saw it, so no reason to
bad.
retract it.
Yeah. But we we love that. But they took all the characters from that and put it into
Splash Mountain, and now they're going to take it out, probably.
Yeah.
We're not going to
it'll
hear
be the same.
zippity doo dah,
Maybe they'll leave that.
zippity.
Well, no, because that's from Song of the South.
What a wonderful day.
Whatevs. They better put something good in there.
They are.
Anyway,
You know how they do.
so you've had an active week.
What did I do?
You went to the doctor.
I went to the doctor yesterday. I got the results of the MRI
Yes.
on my shoulder.
There's a whole lot going on in there.
Again, there's a whole lot going on in there, but not much of anything overly important. But all
Yes.
combined, it caused the problem here. Got a little tear,
A tiny tear.
a tiny tear, and I've also got something else that goes across the top, like here to here. I don't know what he called it. And some fluids-filled cysts.
Those hurt. 'Cause
Yeah.
I got them on my wrist.
And they're all up inside my shoulder, right? So they
I think
gave,
that's what's hurting the most.
I don't know, whatever it is. But anyway, so he consulted with a sports surgeon, and they determined that I don't need surgery right away. They want to try the cortisone shot first,
Yes.
which I must say, when they take it out, it's very scary looking. I mean, it's a big fat
It's a
needle
huge
about yay
needle.
so
I got
long.
one of those. Don't
And
have a
he's-
look. Don't look. Don't look.
He's poking around on my shoulder right over here on this side, poking around all over, and he has this intern with him. She's young. And he's
Everybody's young.
poking around. He goes over to this one. Oh, gee. Comes back and he's like, yeah, the space isn't very big, so I think I'll do it. I was going to have the intern here do it, but I think I'll do it. I'm like, thank you. Thank you very much. So it didn't hurt all that bad. It's kind of like that pinch you get when you're going into your jaw, only a lot more.
Like a nervy kind of.
Yeah. Anyway, there's like lidocaine or something in with the cortisone, and so that like immediately numbs you out for a couple days.
Yes.
So I suddenly feel like a brand new person. I can actually lift my shoulder.
What is up with that?
But he said be very
Hello, Samantha.
He said be very careful because that's just painkiller. It's not anything that's going to stop the inflammation that's there, so I've got to take it easy still.
So Shar says, oh no, hell no, that's prolonging the agony.
You know, I agree. I said to him, I said, what happens if, it feels great or it feels better and I'm doing things? Because I like to dig
David
holes.
Schuler.
Hi, David Schuler. Samantha, hello. I like to dig holes in the cement in my yard because, well, that's what the dirt is like, is cement. And I said, what if I just really hurt myself? Because you won't hurt yourself. Okay. Okay. How's Wayne doing? Connie Noble
Fine.
wants to know. Nodal.
They're asking how Wayne is. I'm texting him right now to go get me food. He's doing well. Thank you for asking, Connie. Thank
Hi, Ed
you.
Bon Jovi. Hello.
Ed Bon Jovi. She made you Bon Jovi there, Ed.
I always do, because he knows why. Because he used to be Ed Bon Jovi.
Yeah. Yes. Love Ed Bon Jovi. Yeah.
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 So.
Anyway. So, yeah.
Ace Man. Okay. So what? They're super rude. So who's somebody's super rude, he says.
At Wendy's, they're super rude.
Really? They're tired. Because I'll bet you people super rude to them. I'm sorry, I was in the service industry. So, yeah. Anyway.
He just doesn't get it. He goes, I'll wait for you. Well, that's not the point.
Do you know, I was surprised when I went over there, because I went to the other doctor's office in Galena.
Yes.
The same building, right next door to each other. You have Reno Orthopedic. The next door, Tahoe Fracture.
Really?
Right in the same
Nothing
building.
like moving into somebody's backyard.
Right?
Wonder
They're
who
two
was
orthopedic
first.
clinics. I thought it was funny.
Competing orthopedic
I
clinics.
wonder who
Who was there first?
Did you see the
Yes.
stars clearly? Yes, Samantha. On certain nights we did, because a lot of the nights it was very, very cloudy and stormy. But yes, you could see the stars.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Very, very much so.
Yep. It was beautiful. When we got back to San Francisco, especially when we were docked there for several days.
And look, Polestar's here. Hi, Polestar! How are you feeling these days?
Everybody's popping in tonight.
Yes, love it.
So you got your shot. Now we have to wait 6 months.
No, I have to go back and see the other doctor, the sports surgeon,
In 6 weeks.
in 6 weeks. And he's going to interview me about my shoulder. You know how they do Shar, right? Well, how's it feeling? You feeling any better? How is it comparable? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And they will decide, I don't think they want to do a surgery on this old woman.
Well, I don't think that's it. I think I would think that they are not surgery happy, which is a good thing.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to deal with this. I want to get it over with.
Yes, you can see the stars, especially Alaska, let me just say.
I want to get it over with if that's what ultimately is going to happen. But who knows? I don't know.
Oh, you lost a family member to
no.
the virus?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, Polestar, I'm so sorry.
So many people are getting sick.
Oh, my goodness.
And, it's just people.
Our claim to fame, we just went to a red state after,
What?
we've flipped into the red zone.
Oh, yeah,
Nevada.
it's going up here.
Yeah.
I don't buy it that people are taking it seriously enough, but, what do you do?
Samantha, I don't know. Vaccines take a long time. And I don't know. They take a long time. It's not going to be anytime soon, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about your
oh my gosh,
family
the
member.
That's just awful. We will be praying for you all. Yeah.
We visited with
My
our
auntie.
Aunt Barbara this weekend,
Yes.
this last weekend, and we will be going back this weekend as
Yeah,
well.
she is in hospice and not expected to be with us much longer. So we want to get down and spend some time. But while we were there, we were talking to our cousin Gina, and we started talking about Ancestry and
And 23andMe and all that.
yeah. So see, my Aunt Barbara was adopted, and so
There's a story here that we're not completely aware of.
we're not completely aware of. But my cousin all of a sudden is like, I have a feeling we might be blood relatives. She goes, don't you see the resemblance?
We all
Blah,
look
blah, blah."
alike.
Yeah, yeah. And so she's going to do a DNA test and match it to ours and see if perhaps after this many years we might find out something. But
Tricky.
but there is more. I mean, things happened back in that day, back in the 20s,
I know,
30s,
but,
40s.
they hid a lot of things for
Yeah.
purposes of being being on the up and up.
Yeah, so they didn't look so trashy.
Trashy. Well,
Trashy.
slutty.
Slutty.
So we're going to find out before we go on and on about this.
Yeah. So anyway, you find lots of skeletons. Well, let me tell you, here's one for you. My mother's father, we never met our grandfather. My mother only met him once. And I've been doing my family tree for a long time. And really, his side of the family, his tree, I got to the 1500s. Well, then I did 23andMe, and I can see clearly, because it matches you with your DNA relatives. Mm-hmm. I have second cousins on there. And I can see my father's side, mother and father's side clearly in my DNA relatives. Mm-hmm. I can look at them and go, yep, you're over here and you're over here. There is none.
None on the granddad's side.
None on the granddad's side.
On our grandma's side.
My grandma's side, my grandmother's mother's side.
Your mother's side, yeah.
The tree, I see them clearly. Not one. So,
we're curious.
So it changes anything.
We were told that we had American Indian, Native American.
Oh my goodness, Char. See, that's what we're thinking. I have a sister who is my dad's older brother's daughter.
See?
That's what we're thinking. And then my uncle, my aunt's husband, pipes in and goes, this is my theory. And he starts spewing this stuff.
I know.
And we were like, maybe. So, I turned to my cousin. I said, wouldn't you be surprised to know that your sister is your cousin and your sister?
Yeah. Karen Kirby says she was adopted, found her real mother at 30, told me a story about who her father was, turned out not to be the one she said. See, that's what we're having that problem
too. That's what we're coming up with. And there's just not a lot of things that are.
Well, we don't have anybody that can verbally confirm anything anymore.
Well,
so
Tinker and Rose are around.
Have they mailed you back? She
she
emailed the only people that we think that could maybe know something.
Corroborate this story, so we'll see.
Oh, David Schuler. Some stuff when his dad died last month. He wouldn't believe. I know.
Scandalous.
So scandalous.
I'm telling you.
Somebody should have written it all down.
I know.
And then put it in a safety deposit box for when they died.
Well, and you find out lots of things, like my great-grandmother wasn't married to her second husband,
And who cares?
And who cares?
But
But obviously back then they did.
They did care, yes, they did.
So I'm looking to see if I have
yeah.
any. No, I don't have nothing.
How about that your aunt is your mother? Well, see, now that's what we're thinking about.
We're thinking that one of the aunts, our great aunt.
This is what we're thinking. We're not sure.
We're not sure. Could have been the mother of my aunt.
And then my grandmother took her in.
Yes.
And said that she was adopted.
But there was never any official adoption papers.
And there's no birth certificate.
And that's what I wanted to ask Gina.
Yeah.
Was they traveled to Europe. How did she get a passport?
I don't know.
I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know.
Yes. And how did she get a driver's license?
Yeah, all those things. Was it just... Yeah,
she must have a birth certificate someplace.
Well, they must have fabricated one somehow. Yeah. Includes your dad, and your dad is your grandpa. I'm my own
My cousin
grandpa.
is my aunt. My cousin, our aunt, is her mother-in-law.
Luke Dog.
Hi, Luke.
Yay. We're talking about family scandals. So, we're excited to get back this weekend and continue our conversation. I'm going to take my family tree so everybody can see.
And
Todd Riley.
Yes, Todd Riley.
Yes.
Yeah, seriously though, she's going to take the test. She's getting it on Friday. She'll probably send it in that day because she's so excited.
She's so
So we
excited.
won't be able to know probably for a few weeks, but still,
Yeah.
we're on pins and needles.
We are on pins and needles. And what was funny was my Aunt Barbara, as she was laying in bed the other day, I just looked at her and I was like, that's my grandmother.
Well, and I was thinking that's my mom.
Yeah, but I mean, just the
way she looks.
The way she looks, you know, and I don't know if it was just a frailty thing or I don't know, but you can always go by names. It turned out real father was Jewish. They changed their name all the time in the second and third marriages. The children took on the name of the most current husband.
We also found out that the supposed father of my mother has been married almost
At least four times.
At least four, maybe
Four
5
that I have
times.
found. And we're not sure because the name is on the other one.
Yeah.
So it could be, and I was just, as I was uncovering all these wives, I just
Then she calls me and
I
first
burst out laughing. I could not control
she
it.
called me and I thought she was crying at first. She's like,
I'm like, look at this. And I sent her a picture of a marriage license, and then I sent her another one.
and another one, and another one.
I'm like, look at this.
Ay,
It was
yeah.
fascinating. But Ancestry.com is fascinating. And every once in a while I get really into it. And I pay for the extra stuff so I can see the things.
That's what they're hoping for.
Yeah, and then I cancel and then I do it again. But I did it again so I could see things, you know.
So yes, that's quite exciting.
Yeah.
We like
Scandal in the chicken house. Yeah. So we'll let you know who our grandfather
There's
is.
a Betty Rooster in the house.
There's a
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I know names changed a lot. And in the Dillard family, you know, it changed along the way from when it was French. But remember when I told you we had French? But
Yes,
we don't.
we don't.
Because we may not. We
There's
don't
not
know.
even a .0000001 percentage of American Indian.
And we thought we were like,
And we were
pretty-
told, like, you know, you know,
Oh, W2, can't say I'm so tired, my head's gonna fall off. I feel you.
oh, hey, how are
Thank
you,
And David Campbell.
W2?
Well, go get some sleep, W2. We'll see you next time. Get some
Bye-bye.
rest. David Campbell in the house. So sorry to read that my mom died 6
Oh,
days ago.
wow, and you read it?
Oh, my gosh.
Where was she?
I do that too. You have to be able to see marriage certificates and deaths and orbits to find
And
relatives.
obits,
Yes.
yeah.
And obits. That's exactly right.
And census. The census are
The
very,
census
very
is
good
very
to look
telling. Yeah.
at. Yeah.
Very telling.
We will have a good stream.
Thank you. The censuses are very important, and it was like the one I found in 1930. Everybody was living at that house,
Yes.
except for the aunt in question
And the dad. No.
and the potential father. I
Yes.
don't know.
Bird Dog, hello. How are you? It's good to see
Yes,
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I belong to 5 Ancestry,
FTDNA, 23andMe.
My Heritage,
and one more.
Wow.
Yes, everybody needs to do their census. Keep telling Jen
Yes.
that. I'm going to just do my own.
Do your
But
own.
we all live in the same house.
I did mine. So when my kids' grandchildren and grandchildren after them want to see who was in the house,
I want to see, yeah.
I mean,
Is that my
we're
real
boring. I mean, our family structure is boring
Compared to that.
Compared to,
Oh.
you know, my grandmother was farmed out at 13, living in a different house, being an indentured servant.
Yes.
Yes, there was more than one stallion in the barn. And I'm telling you, she may not have known which one it was, and she picked the cutest one.
She picked a cutie.
Yeah.
I mean, the one that was hanging on the wall.
Yeah, it's nice.
The one
looking
that doesn't
man.
have any American
DNA.
Indian. But yeah.
Yeah. I see 28 people.
Yes, leave
Yes,
a like.
W2.
Thank you.
Thank
WT.
Don't disappoint W2.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. That's right.
And one ring-a-ding on the bell.
Pat it on the po-po.
Subscribe.
Yeah. Anywho, so yeah, that's our
That's our fun story.
So that's our fun story. We're gonna go this weekend and continue that story because we kind of got onto it right as we were getting ready to leave, and it was like, no, my mother-in-law was very strict about the girls not being sluts, and then found out she had a child out of wedlock after she died. See, that's what I'm talking about, Cheryl Rafferty.
Yep. And
how
did you find it out?
All on us about, you don't do this, and blah, blah, blah. And if you get pregnant, blah, blah, blah.
Todd Riley. Cruises don't look good now, I'm thinking.
No, Todd.
Especially, what's going on over there in
Germany.
Germany and Norway. What? Yeah. And I'm not sure that we're going to be going in the beginning of 2021 either.
Samantha. Yeah, I don't know. If we go, it'll be a miracle, that's for sure.
Yep.
And we'll get another cruise credit minus the frickin', and we lose every time we get a credit. They better give us 125 or 50%.
They're giving us 125 if they cancel.
They better, because we don't get port fees. That's got to make up for port fees.
Yes, that's why they give us probably the extra 25%.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, what happened today, Todd Riley? In Tahiti today? Really? I didn't see it. I didn't look at
what happened in Tahiti today.
So did they have some...
and Tahiti, did they have a cruise that...
I think they had a cruise in the South Pacific. Thought I saw that yesterday. Oh, I don't know.
I don't know, but it's bad.
I'm just saying.
You can't... Bird Dog canceled all your cruises.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. I just had to have something to look forward to. And when I, in March, it was like, oh, that's so far away.
So far away, it's got to be good.
It's got to be good by then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But Trump says everything's going good.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's glorious. Glorious. It's fantastic.
Lord have mercy. Yeah.
Really good.
No cover in Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia, though. Ay.
Does he really say Yosemite?
He did. I saw it. I watched it on the intrawebs.
Interesting.
He was talking about children when they go to the national parks and they see Old Faithful and they see the Grand Canyon, and when they go to Yosemite, and they see the mighty sequoias. Yes.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I don't talk about politics.
Yeah, but it was funny.
But that is kind of funny.
I'm supposed to go to Scotland in June 2021 for my son and daughter-in-law's.
Well, hopefully Mom and Pat by that time will be good. Oh,
yes.
Boy.
Oh, that would be a fabulous trip.
I after I watched that show, The Outlanders. Anybody seen that on I watched, it was on Netflix, and then I had to switch over to Prime to look at it on HBO to finish it up. But, oh boy, I want to go there too. I just really do.
Well, we call it that for fun too. Going to Yosemite,
Yeah, but for fun we do it.
But for fun, but we know it's Yosemite. Yeah. So.
Who watched it? Did you watch it twice, Karen?
Andrew's nice. Very nice.
So good.
Oh,
he said it twice?
Yeah. He knew it was wrong, and he tried to correct himself. Came out Yosemite, and then Yosemite, something, I don't even know.
How funny.
I could find it.
I guess, you do things like that. How about
But then you laugh at
Nevada?
Nevada. It's Nevada.
We live in Nevada. Thank you very much.
It's Nevada.
Not Nevada.
Yeah. You always know the new people when they say Nevada.
Oh, you're from Nevada?
Yeah. No.
I lived in Nevada for many years. Oh, you liar.
Yeah.
You did not.
That's funny. There's a lot of people who have not left within 50 miles of their home. Yes.
Hello, except for when we go visit my aunt.
Yes.
We've been there 2 times now?
Twice, yeah.
Yeah, he said it twice. Yes, he did.
Yep. Free check so I can go on a cruise. Ha ha ha. Yeah, can we get another stimulus thing going here?
No, they're going to wait till we're all dying of starvation and no jobs and everything.
But Donald loves the people, and he wants it to be a lot,
he
says. Well, he did. He said that. They wanted to change it from $1,200 and to 1,000.
But give it to the kids.
But then give 1,000 to every adult in the house,
Yes.
which would actually work out.
Well, it wouldn't work out for me,
Well, no.
but it would work out for my family in there because they have 2 kids.
Right. So, but he says he wants it to be a lot more because he loves the people. Just saying, that's what he said.
Yeah,
know what you're reading.
Yeah, exactly.
Before you read
know
it,
what you're
Karen,
reading.
yeah.
Read it out loud once.
Yeah, and have somebody listen to you. There are words here that you cannot pronounce. I'm sure I can't. Let me see if I can find some.
Bird dog they give to the whole entire population or just people that aren't working? How do they do that in Canada? Because wow, that's
well,
good.
And that's what they do. Yeah, they give $2,000 a month to everybody until it's over. How do they afford that? Where
well,
does
I mean,
it
they
come
give
from?
$600 a week in unemployment to everybody too.
Yeah, that's true.
So I mean, how do they do that?
Yeah, I don't know. They just print more. That's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
Just make some more.
People who aren't working.
No, people who aren't working. So $2,000 a month. That's actually less than what they're paying them here.
Yeah, we're getting 24, I guess. I did you see me have to do the abacus on my hand?
Yeah, we're getting 24. I'm not. I'm working. I'm making half that.
Well, I mean, if you didn't have a job last year, you're not getting it. So
Yes, Winter Tuna says 2,000 for 4 months to unemployed. Good for them. Yeah.
Hello, Rick, the epilepsy guy.
How's the monkey biscuit business? I gotta go
I'm
try to
telling you.
find some monkey biscuits.
Like, you just can't find the kind with banana. Just saying.
Well, they do make them.
Yes, well, you can't find it.
Yeah,
Karen.
look at how much corporations got. Exactly.
I'm just really worried about the whole thing.
Well,
I just saw it screwed up.
corporations that didn't need it, not the small businesses.
Right.
You know.
So anyway,
we'll
move on.
We'll move on.
So I'm drinking water. Hello. Cruise Line's got hundreds of millions. Yes. Do you want some water? I'll grab you one. No, I have to go in the garage.
Cruise Line's got hundreds of millions? No, they didn't.
I don't know.
I don't think they did.
Yes, monkey biscuits were hysterical. The
He
whole
kept
thing.
saying it.
He said it 3 times back to us.
Monkey biscuits. Go get your monkey
Go
biscuits.
get your monkey biscuits first.
Yes,
You
and
know?
then call me. Yeah.
Oh, the airlines, yeah.
The airlines got
did.
it. Yeah. So, no, the cruise lines did not. So
I'm curious just how, I'm going to have to look up all this stuff, what's happened today with the cruises, because...
okay, can we talk about the explosion in Beirut?
Holy Toledo. Did y'all see that?
Oh, my good
I
Lord.
didn't see but one small video of it, but wow.
Oh.
It was very, very extreme, and I think it killed over almost 80 people so far, they said.
Karen
And
Kirby,
thousands
I love
of people
you.
were injured.
Yeah. Well, they wouldn't be pregnant if you didn't test them, Karen.
No.
Right? Right?
No, they wouldn't be pregnant.
They're pregnant because you test them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're starting to wear masks, which I don't think is a good idea.
Hello.
Not to wear masks? They always,
They were
Japan
always
wears
No,
masks.
and always in China they were too, but
Yeah.
that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I saw one that was closed. Big, huge boom. Yeah.
I mean, huge. I mean, there was an explosion. I'm looking at it and I'm going, wow, that is just terrible. And then the secondary explosion, I mean, it just exploded all the way across the river.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was horrible. So, yeah. So I was trying to figure that out, Karen Kirby, because Laura was like, we were talking about it. I said, so we have more cases because we're testing more. I said, but if we don't test more, does that mean that we don't have more cases? I'm like, if a tree falls in the forest, does it make a noise? I'm trying to understand this reasoning. I don't know how to come back when people go, well, yeah, because we're testing more. Like,
You're testing more? Yeah, you're testing more, so of course there's more cases.
I
Hello?
don't get it.
Yeah.
I've been using monkey biscuits to replace swear words.
Well, that's a good idea.
I love it. That's a good
Oh, monkey biscuits.
Oh, monkey business.
But I would
It's
be
hard
saying
to
monkey
say.
business.
Yeah.
Kuzan!
Hi.
1960.
I am
Yes.
new here. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Nice to
welcome.
meet you.
Yes. Yay. We welcome you. It is cousin. Okay.
Oh, cousin. I said
cousin
Kuzan.
19. We've been talking about cousins. You missed that.
Yes, we were
Yeah.
the cousin. We were talking about our cousins earlier.
Cousins. Well, welcome.
Yeah.
And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe so you can catch us and know when we're going live again.
Yeah,
Yes.
and ring the bell. The
Millie.
notification bell. Millie, hello, Millie.
It's
Millie,
nice to meet you.
Millie's the cousin.
Millie cousin.
And you know what? I'm going to probably say Kuzan again sometime, and I will
I
correct
apologize
myself.
right now.
I will correct
I
myself.
probably will not because now I've associated with my cousins. So
And I have very, 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 short-term memory loss.
we're just hysterical because we're just old and stupid. I own a restaurant. Some of the patrons, I had to lock myself in my office and scream at a pillow.
Am a server, Rick the epilepsy guy, and I understand. I mean, people are so rude and mean, and thank you,
Karen Kirby.
Thank you so much.
Cheers to you,
You
Karen.
are wonderful.
We love
Thank
that. We love that. Thank you for the super sticker. That's very sweet.
Yeah, that's
Thank
nice.
you. Very nice.
Yeah, but seriously, I know how people are, and it's not your fault, Rick. It's not the server's fault.
No.
You're following the rules, and people just can't seem to get into that.
No, they can't.
I saw one person post a picture on Facebook. They wrote in over 5 cents tip. When you start not making me wear a mask, I'll tip more.
Well, it's not my
It's not that server's fault.
They're
still
risking their lives to
serving
serve
you. Yes. Oh, terrible.
Yeah.
I did quit serving, but I served for like
forever.
since I was 21.
Yeah.
And how old am I now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yes.
The
Sheridans. Yeah.
Sisters.
I do too. I always give good tips, and I would give even better tips.
I tip higher now.
Yeah, I would do
when I go out.
If I actually went out, I would too.
I do. When I call DoorDash, if I go to a restaurant, I always tip much higher than my normal tipping patterns, and I always tipped high anyway. Mm-hmm. But
and get us together, and we're both tossing it in. You want to be our server?
Yeah, exactly.
Just saying.
Because Laura's like, "What did you leave? Only 30%. Here's another 10." Yeah. So we are very generous.
I know what goes on behind the scenes. I know what those servers go through.
Yeah.
Just saying. It's not like they're just bringing you food.
Right. And it's not their fault that you have to wear a mask.
Right.
It's not my fault where I work that you have to wear a mask. Yeah.
Well, Sheraton, that's the thing. You know, if that's the way you feel.
Well, some countries it's not a cultural thing. It's
Exactly.
They don't do that. So, that's a thing too.
But don't not do it just because you're pissed,
Marianne Young's back
pissed
from
off
dance.
because we have to wear masks as servers. If I were a server right now,
Yeah.
So that
Think about that server that's working an 8 or so hour shift in a mask.
and for like $2 to $3 an hour.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yes, I do it based on service too. But I am such a sucker because even my lowest tip is probably higher. Like if I'm like, I'm going to punish you, I'm only going to tip you 25%. I'll show you.
I'll show you with my measly 25%.
Yeah. And I tip just to do the curbside pickup when I order prepaid. Yes, I do too. I always tip. I do. It makes me mad at Walmart that they won't let you tip those kids.
What, cousin? They microwave their steaks
Where?
at the Outback.
No.
That's supposed to be like the good steak.
Yeah.
Wow.
What? They're going down to 20%. Well, it's not their fault. The servers. See.
Yeah, it's not their fault.
But I will not go there. They
Pre-cook.
pre-cook
Wow.
them? No.
I haven't been there in so many years. I don't even.
I haven't either, but my
But
God,
I do
if
remember
spend
enjoying my steak.
$25-$30 on a steak.
Yeah.
I want you to cook the damn thing while
I want you to cook it while I'm watching.
Yes.
Bring the thing to the table and pop it on.
Some older
Really?
lady tipped me. See, so yes. A lot of people tip in Denmark also.
They get a good paycheck, though.
My friend in Alice in Denmark says they don't tip. And there's no need for it. They get a good paycheck. Mm-hmm. They tip overpriced taxis and get paycheck. Yeah, I mean it's a different financial.
Yeah. I mean, many states they're not making $2 an hour.
Right.
Yeah.
Woo! I'm glad I haven't been. I did go there on Mother's Day to pick up curbside
from Outback.
And it took forever. If you're going to nuke my steak, at least get it to me quickly. You know.
Doesn't nuke steak come out tough?
Rubbery? Yeah. I remember the password, but I bought a circuit and now I can't unlock my laptop to set up my circuit.
Oh, no. Mama Pat.
I'm telling you.
You know, I often have to reset my passwords.
The micro must have been broke, is right. Yeah.
Carol. Oh. Hello, Carol. Slamming, scamming.
Hey, Carol.
How are you doing?
Hey, Karen. Tonight's a full moon. We were trying to discuss that at work today, whether it was last night or tonight. But it explains a lot that it's tonight because,
Why?
Oh, my God. Because work is just, when you work in an emergency room, you know when it's a full moon.
Interesting.
It brings every crazy in. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Well, I better stay in, I think.
It has gray spots in it, cousin. No, I'm not going there no more. I mean, you pay a lot of money for that.
I don't like it.
I go to Texas Roadhouse. Don't tell me they nuke their steaks, because I'll be very sad. Oh, no, don't tell me that. Oh, no.
I know when I worked at Olive Garden, they didn't nuke their steak.
They didn't?
No. They tossed it on the grill.
Yes. And watch out for the werewolves. And they have very hygienic practices at Olive Garden, which I was very impressed when you were there.
Did you go there? Oh, no, not since the COVID.
No. No, I'm just talking about.
Oh, yeah, I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
Very high, yeah. Tongs, everything, gloves, everything.
Yes, right.
And that was before we couldn't, touch anything.
Yeah.
It was like, now they're just adding masks, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't work there.
I haven't been there, so just by sheer volume. Yes. Oh, my God. Just by sheer volume. Before I left today, 165 patients.
Really?
Yes.
And you sat there half an extra hour.
I did, because I forgot to leave.
She was so into her work, she forgot to leave.
She
forgot to leave.
I forgot to leave.
She checked out and she didn't get paid for that half an hour. Yes, Gonka,
yes. Yeah. Oh, I can look here. Oh, yeah. So anyway, my husband now is going to wait for me to go get dinner, and I want
also look at the way the steak looks. Well, I know they get gray spots when you put it in the microwave. Yeah. But I'll tell you what I do like to
Kristen Jane is in the house.
Hello.
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh, that would be great community service.
Everybody should be a server for 6 months.
Yes.
And you know what? I love the times when the cops, the
your
police,
steak is shiny, it's been frozen. Okay, go on.
When the police, come and serve, as a fundraiser, they come for a night. But actually, what they're doing is following a server around.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway,
they should have to go carry those trays.
Carry the trays.
Good for you, Rick. What's your restaurant? Where are you located? We want to shout you out.
Well, did you say it was it in Salt Lake or no? Let's see if we find out. Oh.
Yes, they should be tip worthy. That's for sure. Yeah.
I am glad I'm out of the business.
Although, when they pick me up, if I have to get an ambulance, it's not going to be good. I doubt if I'll have cash on me when they pick me up. So, yeah.
all the high school kids too.
Yeah.
You know, really, I don't like to say it, but people really should. Kristen is right. Everybody should have to do that for maybe even just a month.
Yeah, or
at least 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
See how long you last.
Yeah.
Some people have what it takes and some people don't, and they're ready to admit it. Like they'll come in and work and they'll train for a few months and they'll go, just can't do it. Just can't do it.
I couldn't do it.
And I couldn't sit down at your job and do your job because I would scream, literally. I would get up in their face and say, "Shut up!"
Yeah.
Oh.
I would love to enjoy Ruth Chris, Samantha Jenkins, but I can't afford it. It's very expensive.
I don't know what that is.
It's a very expensive steakhouse.
Oh.
Yeah.
I am my own best steakhouse.
No offense to anyone named Karen. Yes. Yeah, when you get a gang of Karens. Laura was talking about that the other day. We were driving. I think we were driving home, and she was like,
G-Man, hello.
G-Man in the house. We love you, G-Man. You were talking about special orders. Oh, yeah.
I don't remember.
We went to have dinner, and it served an Ortega chili on the steak.
Oh yeah. Listen, we did. We picked it up curbside before we got to the hotel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway,
it said it had an Ortega. She goes, I can't eat that. It's got seeds. And I was like, well, just scrape them out. And I said, or tell them to scrape it.
So I said, yeah, I could just imagine me calling up and saying, hey, by the way, that has an Ortega chili. Can you scrape the seeds out for me, please?
Yeah.
Please just scrape the seeds out.
And then we progressed from there with all of our crazy requests. Yeah. But when we got the Ortega chili,
it didn't have any seeds.
It was seedless. So,
they totally scraped them out.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, my first job was at Winchell's Donuts. That's as close as I've ever gotten to food service.
And you made donuts.
Yes.
She popped them in the fryer and everything.
I did.
Yeah.
Decorated them, sold them. You got it. Yeah. Yeah. I like donuts. And we got to bring home donuts in the evening for what didn't sell. Because we didn't serve day-old donuts.
The only kind of donuts I really enjoy are maple bars.
Yeah, I think that's right, Karen Kirby. They did get a big payout. They don't need it. They're charging me $100 for a ribeye. They don't need no freaking CARES Act money.
Char's first job was donuts too.
Was it? Wow,
See you guys.
Char, we have lots in common.
Yes. Pow.
Pow.
Yeah.
How about Timbits? I don't know Timbits.
I can lift my shoulder. That's all I care.
Most of the Winchell's donuts turned into Subways.
They did.
Yes, almost all the locations. Then Subways. I don't know.
So is there no more Winchell's donuts?
I don't think so.
I don't ever see it, so I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have some donuts here in Lehigh that are better than. I have to say we've got donuts to go.
Oh, I've not been there.
Excellent.
I don't go
to Doughboys in Reno.
Oh my gosh, you've been to all of the donut places.
My husband, yes, he's been to every donut house.
I know nothing about the donuts.
Yeah, it's the donut hole.
Now, I'll buy donut holes sometimes. My mom used to love good donut hole. Yeah. She liked the ones with the crumbs on it. So I used to get those for her.
Doughboys here in Reno. Yes, Chris, they're the best. Doughboys. You cannot beat Doughboys.
Chris, I'm going to have to come to Reno and have a Doughboys donut with you.
Yes, because they're the best. Yes.
I don't go out and buy donuts.
Millie is a donut connoisseur.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
So we're going to have cousin come over and we're going to line up some chocolate donuts and she's going to tell us.
Tell us which ones are come from where. That's right.
Leah used to search out a good cupcake.
Yeah, I'm a cupcake queen.
She loves a good cupcake.
Mm-hmm. And when I went to Las Vegas this last time, I found the cupcakery. They moved.
Oh,
remember the cupcakery?
Beautiful.
They were in the Monte Carlo,
cupcakes.
which is now the Park MGM. But they have another store in town, and I found them.
Nice.
Got the lemon one. Yes. Yeah. Oh gosh, Samantha.
I would love
I
to.
have to, because of my girth. I've lost 21 pounds, people, if you want a diet update.
Congratulations, Leah.
Thank you.
I'm at 11 pounds and holding.
Yeah.
But I think tomorrow might be a different story. Because I feel it.
Sprinkles is good, but not as good as the cupcakery, Mo. Yeah. I'm just saying. Once you've had cupcakery, Las Vegas. Yeah.
But right now I should be chowing down on the donuts because they don't have any fiber. And that's all I can eat is fiberless food.
Go have a glazed donut. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, at Grand's. Oh, Hostess cupcakes.
You still eat a good Hostess cupcake? How about? Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Those are those chocolate ones, the cream filled.
Blueberry pie. Ooh, yummy. I love blueberry pie. I'm so hungry.
Hi,
guys.
John Wright. Good to see you.
John Wright.
You mean Leslie. I know you called my sister Leslie and not Leah.
How rude.
It's those typos, We got fat fingers. Fat fingers. Yes.
You're
the cream-filled
keeping
ones.
gaining the quarantine 15. I'm telling you, I gained like 30. So I am 10 away from being where I was when I stepped on the cruise ship.
Yes.
And I was still fat. So, I got a long ways to go. Yeah.
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme. The thing about they're glazed donuts, G-Man. Krispy Kreme glazed donuts.
They're the best.
There is nothing better. Char, yoo-hoo.
Wow, Char. Fabuloso.
There is nothing better than a hot glazed Krispy Kreme donut. It just melts in your mouth. Could you not eat a dozen of them just like
I couldn't.
I could.
But I eat a couple, 2 or 3.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ours are better. Okay, cousin. Well.
Me and Kristen Jane used to live in a little house in Lomita, California.
Yes.
And there was a Winchell's Donuts right like down the road. And every time I came home from work, I bought some. And I chowed down on them.
Yeah, I could eat a whole
Those were the
dozen.
days.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys, it is time for us to call it a day or a night or a whatever it is.
Marion Young has lost 2. We're all losing. We have to get rid of those extra COVID pounds.
COVID pounds.
Yes.
The ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too, but husband has lost. Well, you know what? It's not fair. Men lose weight like that.
And all we do is look at a picture of a steak and it's
I'm
like...
talking about donuts, so I won't lose weight tomorrow.
Oh, you guys, we'll see you Friday.
We will see you Friday.
We'll see you Friday for Scam Bait, Scam Bag. Right after that, we're going to be leaving to go down to visit our aunts again.
Yes,
so we might
maybe we'll go early again.
We went at 1 o'clock last week.
Did that work for everybody, 1 o'clock? It seemed like we even had a bigger crowd.
Yeah.
So...
Well, 1 or 1:30 maybe. Just a little bit early so we can... But we'll send the notification, so please ring the notification bell.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
we'll let you know.
We will stop for donuts and we will record it.
I can't have a donut. I don't want a donut.
Oh, yes, that's a better way to put it.
I don't want a donut.
Take care, you guys.
You have no white blood cells?
What?
Cousin, I have no red ones. We're a fine pair.
Right.
Well, go eat some donuts, cousin. Maybe that'll boost up your white blood cells. All right. Good night, everybody. We love you. We will see you Friday for some Scam Bait. And until then, you have a good night.
Bye, everybody.